This is hello, greetings. This is Gilles Mansillon. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to wish you a wonderful day today on this 1010 portal. It's a great, powerful portal of energy. We don't have to be conscious of the energy that we receive, but we know that we have received new energy, new codes that will that will increase our sensitivity, our perception, that increase our lucidity in the coming days and months. The cards for the angel from the archangels today is the Four of Raphael. Looking into other possibility, look into the magical side of life, becoming aware of our emotions. So this is very, very powerful. It is a very, very powerful understanding that we have to accept that life can be magical. Of course, the pre-Socratic philosopher had discovered great magic that essentially they get their information from Egypt, from ancient Egypt. But everything after Aristotle, we lose that magic. We become materialistic, monetarized. The power of the strong will overtake the weak, and it is like the animalistic nature of man that is being dominant. But this is all changing. There is a great deal of awareness, and we have to be prepared for great changes in society in the months to come. So I'm going to look into the Akash. The highest wisdom for us today is to raise above the polarity. If you're a man, just be a man. If you're a woman, be a woman. But we can find this wholeness within ourselves where we move into this angelic self and integrate the divine masculine and divine feminine, the rational and the intuitive, the creative and the receptive, the mental being masculine and the emotional being feminine. So we do have, whether we're men or women, we have those complement energy within ourselves. We need to blend them to find this point of harmony. What we need to understand is Egypt. It's a great deal of wisdom that came from Egypt that is still unknown, the secret of eternal life, for instance. My master and friend Thoth has provided some guidance for men to achieve this freedom, and they are very, very small and a small, very easy understanding. And one of them is that there is three forces that conduct all time the experience of humanity. One is the blood that moves horizontally through the body. The second is the electromagnetism that carries the information to the cells and makes it react to our thoughts. And then there is the Akash, which conditions the relevancy of the continuity of our life. It is Saturn that keeps that in place. So those three forces will eventually blend, and we'll be opening up ourselves to this Akash. What we need to do is maybe it's a kind of the monk or the nun. It's maybe about being at peace with ourselves. It can also means that we need to open ourselves to love and relationship with others, because but it can also mean that abnegation is good. Sometimes it's good to be centered, to be at peace without having to expend so much energy. And the general message for us today is the scribe or the writer. For I'm going to complete my book. It is important, even if I don't get to publish it. It's still important because it's not just a book. It contains some special information. So I'm going to refine it and get it ready really soon. The painting behind me is one in French, but I made one in English that says 1997. This one is from 2006. I only made two of those. This one says La vie est une magnifique toile blanche. Life is a magnificent blank canvas. But the other one says life is this great blank canvas. So it's to understand that life is a blank canvas, but there is all kinds of depths and things that are unseen, that are behind that are hidden behind this black canvas, which is all the past. And so, but yet it is a blank canvas. We can paint every day. We're conditioned by what happened yesterday, and we believe in like other circumstances. But we can recreate anything from that point of creatorship. I wanted to discuss also an idea that I've been painting all night, and so many paintings, and now they're drying and put them flat so they can dry, and before I can raise them up and look at it on the wall. And so those will be dry soon, and so we'll share. But I slept a few hours, and during this night there was all kinds of thought that came through my semi-awakened state that came to bombard my head with this idea of quantum physics. And quantum physics should have proven the existence of the soul and the existence of God. For this is a reasoning, it's not how do we demonstrate that? For we understand in the beginning of the 20th century there was Max Planck, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr. Those were great scientists that discovered quantum physics, and their mind were blown by what they discovered. Is that reality does not exist until we look at it. It's only a state of probability. But they couldn't reconcile that with physical life or cosmic event. Why? Because they do not understand the own that we were created in the image of God as eternal being, and we are creating our reality. For linear physics, in many sense, exists because we keep our focus on it. But then when we sleep, even if nobody comes to look at our physical body, our consciousness is no longer there. Reality does not exist when we sleep. But even if nobody comes to look at our physical body in the morning, we'll find our physical body still here. It is because our soul has made this contract to live in this reality. And then on the cosmic level, it shouldn't be too hard to understand that before we discovered all those millions of galaxies with the new telescopes. Those galaxies already existed somewhere. It is not like they just appear because we discovered telescope. So that is the proof that there is a consciousness that keeps them in frequency, which is God. And so all this will come into the picture, and there may be ways to explain it that will make more sense. I'm just bouncing ideas. I hope you find those ideas interesting. It's just food for thought, so to speak. And so I just wanted to come and say hello, to wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful portal. I haven't had a sort of any song today, but I'll return to it. And I hope you enjoyed this portal, that you can receive this new diamond light code, and then consciously you'll be able to integrate this diamond light. Diamond light is one of the purest light. It is very delicate to handle, but it is something we cultivate within ourselves. We don't project diamond light onto anybody else. We just cultivate this inner flame within ourselves. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for everything, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.